My lovely Pisces, I do see you in September dropping some fears. There's the fears right here. And when I say fears, here, there they are. Fears from something that you know, we all have been through stuff. We all sort of try to protect ourselves. But this month you're dropping this. You as if, not that you are not protecting yourself, quite to the contrary, you are, absolutely you are. Look, you so are, you're standing there and totally protecting yourself and looking after yourself, and not only after others as well, but you don't have this attitude. Maybe you had it in August, I don't know. But because it's coming up here, it tells us that you had, look, you were constantly expecting something bad to come over to you, because look how hurt you are. Look at you, you have a bandage around your arm. There is a fire and smoke all around you. You seem rather distressed and hurt, and those are past, and you have built a wall around you. And now it's all upside down. You're dropping this. You're confident now. And the only card that is between you and this Emperor of yours, because this is you, my lovely Pisces, there you are, all dreamy and Piscean like, just like it should be. And that's not only for the girls, of course. I have so many male Pisceans around me. They're so romantic, lovely people. Anyway, the fears that you had between yourself and this person here are gone now. Maybe past hurts, maybe experiences from the past. You were not allowing you to let this person closer to you. He doesn't seem to be pushing or anything. He seems, and when I say he, don't take it for granted that this is a man or that this is a male, female person here. This can be absolutely vice versa, or it can be both males, both females. Take it just as someone very important in your life. This is probably the one VIP person that you really, and it's in the upright. He's in the upright. I will keep saying he because he looks quite male in this card, but that doesn't mean it can be a female. So the only thing that you should remember is this is you, that's them. And you're dropping the fears between you both. You're just dropping the wall. Maybe they had them as well. Maybe they had built up a wall as well, not only you. So finally, just finally, you're dropping it. Now, there is a whole bunch of reversals down here in the middle, not even down, but the middle row is all reversals, and the reversals are this sort of reversals in particular are talking to me. This one is again connected to the Nine of Wands. Because this is, let's say, if this were your hurt, this probably, or if this were the past experiences of this very important person, then this Three of Swords were your own past experiences, and now you're dropping this. Your heart seems quite strong and willing to take on a new path, a new, happier, for the better. It doesn't want that sorrow anymore, and it doesn't want this. It's gone. It's going away in September. However, though, we have a few more reversals here, and they concern me a little bit more. I mean, they're nothing sinister, not at all. But they're talking about rather lack of, I would say, lack of confidence. You're Pisces. You should be confident, in particular in regard to your own intuition. Your lack of confidence stops you from sending important messages. Or maybe the other way around, one of you lacks, you're both in the upright, you want to make it work. And now I don't want to only focus on a sort of romantic or personal relationship or something like that. When I speak about it, think about that one person. And it is the same thing if you have a business. You have this one important person that you want to make business with. They were not confident because they have burned their fingers in the past. You have made your losses in the past as well. Now the confidence is gone in both of you. They don't have it. Everything is in the reverse. The star is in the, you don't have it. You're normally Pisceans. You're very intuitive. Look at the water pouring down. Look at the high priestess. She only needs to make a wish and she has everything. So I think the communication is lacking, and that's the only suggestion of the cards. They say it should be eventually corrected, or you can do better. You can do better on this one. You don't need to lack confidence this much, because the whole middle row speaks of some communication. And oh, one more thing. In September, Mercury is retrograde. Maybe that's that. Be mindful, in particular in regard to communication, written, verbal, texting, messaging. Make sure people have received it. Double and triple check all the right recipient. But I mean, you don't want to send an email that is not meant to go to them, okay? But to someone completely else. So be mindful with this reversal here. Be very extremely mindful about who you sent what, and just double triple check the content, the typos in your emails, whatever that might be. It's just speaking of a bit of back and forth, and also it's lacking. Emails will get lost a lot during emails, communication, letters. Well, they will just get lost. Lots of them. Get ready for this. I mean, it depends on if you are Piscean. I need again to check exactly. So Mercury will be going retrograde, yes, a little bit in Libra and in Virgo. So if it depends on what house. If Pisces is your first house, your ascendant, that means this is pretty much your career. So you should be Mercury will be retrograde in your career if Pisces is your ascendant, that is. So well, not quite, or maybe even, contracts. Because seventh house to me is contract. It's not only love matters, it's not only marriages and partnerships. This is all about contracts, legal agreements, contracts, and one-to-one, me here, across there. So be careful with writing, be careful with texting, be careful. Make sure people get the messages on time, and make sure if you see, oh my goodness, this should have come by now, I should have received that email by now. Okay, just check on them, because it will probably turn out I've sent it, they've sent it, they've done it, and you didn't receive it for whatever reason that might be. It really is. Mercury retrograde is a bother. It can be a real pain. Now this is it, but the lack of confidence stays here, and both of you, look, even the Emperor lacks a bit of intuition, and you've lost yours a little bit. And because the lost messages are right in your feed, make sure this is not coming from you. Make sure the communication that you send out has been received. Just ask them at the end of the email or the letter to confirm once received. Now, the best news, apart from you having a great partner up here, whoever that might be, as I say, the middle, the horrible, the protection walls, the brick walls are down now. They've been put down so you can communicate with one another. You're on the same page. You're looking straight forward. You're both in the upright and you want to make things happen. Well, how do you make things happen? This is how you do this. There it is. The wheel of fortune. You both, as simple as that, can make and end the justice. In that matter, I have to admit that you will be, if you are both here separated, look at yourselves down here. You're together, and now you can see you're not a male and a female anymore. Like, you're just a team. One is good with the words, one is good with the writing, one is good, the other one is good with the projects, with setting up whatever that might be. This will work out perfectly. The Wheel of Fortune speaks, when it comes in the upright, speaks, you know what? Yes, you have been hurt in the past. Yes, you had to go through your own battles. Yes, you had to go through your own battles. It's time for the Wheel of Fortune to turn upright for you now. It's your turn. This is what they say. It's your turn. The Justice next to it, I like it. Some other people don't like it. I do like it because in the upright is talking about, it's time for you to get what is just for you. And that's the Wheel of Fortune. It's just the best. If it's a document, if it is something that you were waiting for to sign legally, well, you will finally have the green light to do so. You will finally have the green light, and you will do it. You will just do it. The only problems to me seems to be that communication bit in September, and this is why we consult the tarot. At the end of the day, it's not only for us to know the future. It's not about that. Someone somewhere said, well, the future has been written, our destiny has been written only in pencil, and it's up to us to ink it in. So, and I love this, and the tarot cards are giving us a situation where the communication will be poor, let's say, or something will go wrong in that communication. The outcome stays the same: successful, happy, the Wheel of Fortune, the Justice next to it. But the only thing they could tell us is, look, you can do things better. Now you're warned. Now you know about the issues in communication in September. You can do this better. Now you also have been warned about look around yourselves. Who is this VIP person? What walls do you need to put down? What past hurts have you been putting constantly up and in between you and someone else? Or when I say someone else, I don't only mean it again in a romantic or whatever situation. This can be business, this can be anything, any other situation. For those of you who were, let's say, who were concerned about a health issue, because sometimes it indicates a health issue, although I don't see, I need some more cards around, different cards to see about the health issue, but I don't think there is anything, there will be no messages about health, ill health or something, if you were, in case some of you were concerned. As I say, the outcome, one way or the other, stays the same, my lovely Pisceans, and it's a lovely outcome. It's, the Wheel of Fortune and the Justice are major arcana cards. I think it's a big deal for you. This will feel like a big one for you. It's not like everyday stuff. It's not the High Priestess is a major arcana card. The Star is a major arcana card, and I really, really wanted to see the Star in the upright because this speaks of one of your biggest wishes coming true. Now, the lack of communication may delay. It doesn't mean the Wheel of Fortune is still not on your side. It's quite to the contrary. It is on your side, and it will be happening. Who knows? Maybe in October it will. Like, you know what I mean, when Mercury and all that communication difficulties are straightened again. Everything will just happen, but it looks like quite a major situation. It's maybe for many of us it's not major. For you it is very important. We have a VIP person, we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Justice and yourself, and those are the only 4 cards that came in the upright for you, and they're the best ones, as I say. So I don't really want the other ones upright, in particular those in the middle. So just work a little bit, be more cautious about the words and what you send and how you do it, and trust your luck. Trust that it is your turn to spin the Wheel of Fortune. That's the message for